Welcome. I am Brittany with Birth It Forward. Today we're going to do a yoga flow for pubic symphysis pain through pregnancy. So you're going to need a few things today. Either grab a ball or a chair. You can probably use your coffee table or something else, just something to sit on. We're going to do some supported moves. So I'm going to set this to the side. And I am going to have a seat on the ball. Okay. We're going to start with a 360 breath. And for this breath, our main goal is to connect with our core and lift that core up as we breathe. So what I want you to do is to squeeze the muscles that when you urinate, you stop the flow. Feel the front part of your pelvic floor when you do that. And then I want you to squeeze the muscles that stops a fart, stops your toots when you have gas, and that is the back part of your pelvic floor. Now, feel where your sits bones are connected to your chair or to the floor, whatever you're sitting on. Feel where those are and try and bring them together. So you're kind of squeezing everything together. Okay, those are the walls of the pelvic floor. So for this move, for this breath work, we're gonna try and move all of those at the same time. So do that for me. We're squeezing everything together at the same time. It's gonna kind of come in this upward motion internally. So practice that for a moment. Lifting everything together. If you need to, go front, back, sides, and feel all of that. And now release it. Let it sit down. Release those muscles so that they can stretch and elongate, which is what they're going to need to do through birth. So squeeze it up, lift, tense, and let it go. Now for our 360 breath, we're going to connect all of that. So as we release, we're letting our air go. We're releasing air. Actually, sorry, that's backwards. So as we release, we're going to breathe air in and let those muscles expand as we allow the air to expand in our bodies. Releasing those muscles down. And then as we breathe out, we're going to suck everything in and allow that breath to come out. Okay? Let's do 5 breaths. On the inhale, we're squeezing. And on the exhale, we're releasing. Keeping our bodies straight and tall, our shoulders back. Squeezing, engaging all sides of that pelvic floor. Releasing. Good job. One more breath here. Very good. Keep practicing that on your own. Using that breath to connect with baby, with your pelvic floor. Let's start with some pelvic circles. Just to warm up those muscles, rolling your body on the ball, engaging the core, stabilizing the pelvis. A lot of that pain comes from the pelvis being off-center, unstable in some way, and your muscles are trying to compensate. Keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed and down as we roll. Engaging all the muscles of the lower body. Now roll the other direction. Good job. Okay, find center and find stillness. What we're going to do next is this on? Yeah, okay. Sorry. We're going to tilt our pelvis forward and then roll it backwards. So tilt it up and really tuck your belly and then push it back out. In a way, these are a seated cat-cow, but we're not engaging the shoulders for this move. We're just engaging the hips and pelvis. Breathe out as we tilt up and breathe in as we tilt back. So we're rebalancing our pelvis here and strengthening the muscles that hold the pelvis in place to help provide it more stability as you're standing and walking. And we really want to find that neutral position as we stand, which will help relieve some of that pain. Good job. So now what I want you to do is slide your ball to the top of your mat. And I want you to roll down so your back is on the ball. We're going to do some hip raises. Plant your feet on the floor, and we're going to lift our hips up. I am not far enough. So plant your feet on the floor, relax your back on your ball, and then raise into a bridge. And down. And raise. Engaging your glutes. You don't have to go high. 3. Almost there. 8. 9. 10. Good. Now roll your body back up onto the ball and sit up. Bring that ball back to center. And we're going to do a supported extended side angle. And kind of stretch out this inner leg here. So what we're doing is just sliding to the side. I'm just doing a recording. You're welcome to come in. If you stay off to that side, you shouldn't be seen. She took it down to the front desk. The jacket. So place your right leg to the side. Your foot can be at a 45-degree angle toward the corner, just to give you some support. And then bring your left leg, your toes facing the long edge of the mat. Stretching out this inner thigh here. If you need to, take breaks. If you feel like you have the stability, go ahead and raise your left arm, creating this diagonal for your side angle. And if that causes pain, you don't have to do the move. So let's come up into our goddess pose. Let's come back into center. You can do a supported goddess pose, or we can stand up, letting the ball. Widen your feet out to just past hip width apart. Lower your knees so that they are above your ankles. Holding the pose. Lifting your pelvic floor here. Keeping your back nice and straight and tall in this position. Tucking your pelvis. Don't let it arch. You want it to tuck. Okay? Good. Now we're going to come up. We're going to bring our feet a little closer together, about hip width apart instead of wider than hip width apart. And we're going to come down. So for this, you want your back to stay nice and straight. And we're going to come down into a squat, pick something up off the floor, and come back up. We're going to do 5 of these. 2, just go as far as you are comfortable. 3. What we're doing is we're strengthening our legs, pelvic floor, hamstrings, and glutes in order to help provide stability for your pelvis in the hopes that it no longer shifts, which is what's causing you pain. 4. 1 more. 5. Good job. And as we come up, you're squeezing your glutes together. Beautiful. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. So place your ball at the top of the mat. We're going to do 1 more round of hip raises. Let's do 8 instead of 10 this time. So roll your body down on the ball until your shoulders are at the ball. Place your hands on your belly to engage your baby. Engage your core, those pelvic floor muscles that we talked about, and then begin to lift, squeezing the glutes nice and tight. For 1, 2, breathing in and out. Breathing in as we engage. 3, and out as we release. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. 1 more. 8. Push your body back up on the ball. Using your hands to lift yourself up so that we don't cause our abs any more damage through the pregnancy. And take a breath. Good job. Let's bring our ball back to center. And we are going to do the left side extended angle. Sliding your body to the left, using the ball for support. Your left toes pointing to the edge. Your right toes pointing to the edge. Sorry, left is 45 degrees, right is at the edge. When you're ready, feeling that stretch. If you would like, you can bring an arm down, but it is okay if we stay up here. Coming back to center, we'll start with our supported goddess. When you're ready, stand up from the ball. Legs are wider, about wider than shoulder width. Placing your hands to your heart. Toes are facing out toward the edges at a 45-degree angle. Bringing your heels in, giving your support. Engage your core and drop down into your goddess pose. Good. Engaging your glutes to lift yourself back up. Walk those toes back in. Good. I'm going to face this way so you can see the deadlift or pick up from the floor. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. Coming down with a straight back as far as you're able. Lifting, squeezing. Keeping that core engaged, your pelvic floor engaged. If you'd like, you can do this with weights. 3, 4, engaging those glutes, seeing how they squeeze. 5, beautiful job. Okay, I'm gonna slide the ball to the side. And we are going to go into our chair pose for a moment. Take a breath if you need to. Your feet are directly under your hips. You can place your hands at your heart, or you can place them up by your ears and begin to lower yourself into this chair pose. Tucking your pelvis, don't let it arch, like I just did. Coming back up, arms down. One more time. Keeping those thighs engaged, keeping your core engaged, tucking that pelvis in so as not to hurt your lower back. Now come down, touch the floor, straighten your legs out for a forward fold. Come up, taking a deep breath in your fold. Back down to the floor. Oh, I forgot I do need the ball. And back down. For this next one, hopefully you still have your ball nearby. I tossed mine away. So if you have a chair, use your chair or use your ball. The chair's probably better so you don't have to worry about stability. But place your hands on the chair, walk your feet out, and we're going to do a supported plank. You can do this off the wall or off the chair. Allow your bottom to come into a straight line here. This is less taxing on your abs, but it also helps to provide that stability in your pelvis. If you'd like, come on out of it, doing a half forward fold on the chair, stretching out those hamstrings and calves. Now come back into your plank. Deep breaths. Engage in your pelvic floor, engage in your core. You can release your core and then lift baby back up. And as you need a break, come back and stretch. Last round, let's do 3, 5 more breaths. One more. Good job. Drop your knees to the floor. You can step in if you need to. I probably should have. Slide your chair or ball out of the way, coming into your cat-cow. Okay? For cat-cow, what we're going to do is drop our belly, pushing our pelvis up, lifting our chin, looking to the ceiling as we inhale. Now on the exhale, we're going to lift our belly, tuck our pelvis, continue lifting our baby, pushing your shoulders to the ceiling and tucking your chin to your chest as we exhale. And then repeat for 5 breaths, or however long it feels good. But I really want you to engage your core, keeping your pelvic floor releasing your pelvic floor as we go into cow, and engaging your pelvic floor and your core as we go into cat, and lifting all of that core. Allowing those muscles to elongate and loosen as we drop our bellies. And then tightening everything back up as we go into cat. Beautiful job. If we need to, you can sit back, relax your wrists a little bit, roll them. When you're ready, come back into our hands and knees. And we're going to do some bird dog here. So lifting the left leg, find your balance, and when you're ready, you can just do it this way and then add to it later, or you can go ahead and lift opposite leg and arm. Come together. If you need to touch, you can touch. Otherwise, try and keep them up, touch them here, and come back out. Whoop. Got a cramp in my foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the other leg. Feel free to sit back, roll your wrists, and come back into it. This time we're going to be lifting our right leg and left arm. Start by feeling your balance with just the left leg up first, and then lift out the left arm, right leg, and then touch them together, finding that balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Widen your knees to just wider than hip width apart, bringing your big toes together. Sit back on your bottom. You can grab a pillow, you can grab your ball, but we're going to come down into a child's pose, relaxing our bodies. Come back up slowly and take a breath. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully that helps with some of your pubic symphysis pain. Please revisit this video anytime you feel you need to work on the balance and stability of your pelvis to help relieve the pain and pressure from pubic symphysis disorder. We're here every Friday, so make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you get all of the notifications of when we have new episodes posts. All right, I'll see you guys again soon.